Youngsters in UK, they had to sit before the parliament demanding the imposition of climate emergency. The crisis at the global level, as per the World Commission on Environment and Development, is very grim. Our planet Earth is facing several problems. Among them, we have the depletion of the ozone layer, global warming, loss of biodiversity, spreading desertization, and the ever increasing threat of nuclear. It could be, we can call it as nuclear threat, the danger from the reactors, the danger from the bombs. In addition to this, worldwide there is a huge debate going on. And the nations are competing with each other to design development in order to fulfill the aspirations of their people. But unfortunately, not a single country in the entire world has ever defined what development is. And they are all pursuing what we call in pursuit of goods and prosperity. Friends, in the year 1972, a wonderful book has been published by the Club of Rome. And that particular book is entitled Limits to Growth. They said that development, the calculation of growth rate should take into consideration the depletion of natural resources and the increasing cost of pollution. But ever since much water has flowed down the Yamuna or every river in the world, and most of the rivers are polluted, it has become increasingly difficult for people to continue to make a decent living. If this is the situation today, what are we going to hand over to the coming generations? Friends, we are not the last generation to live on this planet Earth. Life has to continue. We have a responsibility towards the coming generations. With that noble intention, Council for Green Revolution, on its own, it planted about 3.5 million saplings in Hyderabad and Telangana. In addition to that, it floated an organization, an umbrella organization known as GRACE, Green Alliance for Conservation of Eastern Ghats. And this particular organization, we have our chairman here, Dilip Reddy. He will speak about that. We thank our Chief Guest, Honorable former President of India, Sri Pranab Mukherjee. He has always inspired us. I had the opportunity of listening to his speeches in Hyderabad also. Friends, while welcoming the Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor, Mr. M.C. Mehta, who is very well known in the entire world on this particular subject, we also have in the audience distinguished Dr. Vinod Sethi of the Capital Foundation Society of India. With these few words, we are all gathered here basically to understand the Eastern Ghats. This report is a wonderful report, and the crisis in Eastern Ghats is very serious. Already it's a victim of urbanization, deforestation, industrialization, mining. And the crisis is so severe that Eastern Ghats, about 1700 kilometers length, the whole thing is virtually damaged. It has become extremely difficult for the poorest of the poor who are living there, particularly the Adivasis. They are unable to continue to make a reasonable living. It is with this intention we have approached the universities in Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and we had whole university-wise meetings, seminars, workshops, and this report is a culmination of all that effort. With these few words, I welcome one and all. Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring, your blessings, not only for the book, but your call for the nation. That each one of us has a duty to protect the environment under Article 51A. At the same time, government is duty bound to protect it under 48A. But then it is like, government and the people, it's like a triangle. As Justice Rasundra Kumar very often says, on one side is Article 48A, the other side 51A, and at the bottom line is the right to life. Thank you very much, sir. You have inspired us, and your message definitely will go a long way in protecting the environment. And now it is our very pleasant duty. We are all Indians, and we are all very grateful to our chief guest.